you believe it?
I can. I can't, but I can.
Okay, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's council meeting.
Finally.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so let's start with a word related to a lot of council business.
Okay.
Not in your day-to-day lingo, maybe,
Right,
but
right.
in writing legislation and writing about council affairs,
Sure.
you always use the word purport, or
Sure,
keyword for today,
sure.
purporting.
Yeah.
P-U-R-P-O-R-T-I-N-G.
Sure.
Purporting.
Yeah, purport, to claim, right? To to say that something is so.
Okay.
Right?
So we do have something related to this word today.
Yeah,
There's a bill.
Yeah, something very interesting. The first reading of a bill, so this is not something that's been hashed over for. This is a new thing, and this is Let's Go is going to be looking at whether or not they should be banning advertising for those who purport to be able to perform same-sex selection through various medical procedures to guide your pregnancy to produce a certain outcome, a boy or girl, depending on your choice. And Let's Go is looking at banning the advertising of such procedures in Hong Kong, whether the procedures are carried out in Hong Kong or elsewhere.
Yeah, where did this come from?
That's a good question. But this has become a big concern because there are concerns that it's driving abortion. People are having kids and they're like, oh, not a girl. Primarily not a girl. And it's a China thing and it's an India thing. And I think in Hong Kong there isn't such a bias towards having boys because we have the freedom to have as many kids as we want. And Hong Kong people have figured out that girls actually take better care of you when you get older, whereas sons tend to pretty much go away and maybe dump you in an old folks
That's
home.
not true.
That's not, well, not, of course, it's not generally true. But this is the concern, but in Hong Kong, but in China for sure. And Hong Kong is already a big destination for people for what we call IVF, right? People coming to Hong Kong to get IVF treatment. I have a friend who's in the business, and he told me something very interesting. People frequently travel for IVF.
Oh.
Because, especially in the greater China area, so people from Hong Kong will go to Taiwan. People from China will come to Hong Kong. And that may mean coming down...
select the sex.
No, this is IVF.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to sex selection yet, which is what today's about. But IVF, in vitro fertilization, because people who can't have kids, there's medical procedures you can undertake, with hormones.
To have
kids. And people travel to get that because they don't want to be seen in their own city to be like having fertility problems. They're afraid somebody might see them going into a clinic. So they will fly every 2 weeks to get their shots and treatments during the course of a pregnancy. I mean, it's really... So then imagine same-sex selection. That means Hong Kong is already a destination for reproductive technologies from the mainland. So now the question is, do they want to allow people to advertise for that in Hong Kong, or even, if Hong Kongers want to go elsewhere? So this is the concern, is that it leads to people selecting for boys only, which, in China they've done by, whether it's giving away baby girls or abortion is by far and away the biggest. In places like British Columbia and other parts of Canada and North America, they've actually banned telling the parents the gender of the child.
Oh, really?
Really. Like in British Columbia, this has been more than 15 years, I think.
After the
basically the doctor can know, but the parents cannot know. In British Columbia, parents are legally, now compliance is something else, but there were so many Indian and Chinese families that were aborting baby girls. Oh. Right? And they got out and they were like...
So after the ultrasound and all that, the parents cannot
doctor
know?
will not tell them.
Okay.
Legally, the doctor's not supposed to tell them now.
Not in British Columbia,
legally.
so...
Well, who knows if you get a doctor who's like, well...
But if they went to other places, of course they would know.
Yeah, but this is going to be a bit of a thing because there's so many baby girls aborted. So now I think there are concerns raised that, if they can't go to other places, if Hong Kong allows it, Hong Kong will become the new center for, driving one-sex babies. So very interesting, very controversial. Great one to watch on Let's Go today.
All right. Thank you, Andrew.
You bet. See you later.
Cheers.